a variety of female characters. Of all of them, who can you actually see hanging out, like just being friends, having a day together?
Oh my God, so many of them actually. You know, Abernathy would be such a laugh. Abernathy's basically Quentin, by the way.
She's my favorite.
Yeah, she's the best, and she's basically Quentin, because when we were doing like extra dialogue, he had a walkie in the car, and because it was such a tight road, like we couldn't always pull over, and he would just, after we do all the dialogue a few times, he'd go, let's just keep driving, let's just pick up ad-libs. And whenever he did his like black girl voice, that was for Tracy, who I was such a friend with, and it was awesome. And then when he did his really bad Australian voice, that was for the Kiwi from New Zealand, Zoe. And then when he spoke in his normal voice, it was for me. And I started to get that, like all the stuff, like when they were filming Kill Bill, that whole like how cat, you know, Zoe, she always lands on her feet, like all of that cat stuff, everything, all of those stories are told first person from him. These are his stories about her, and he wrote the script for her. So my character, basically that earnest, I want to play, I want to hang out, I want to be with the cool kids. That's Quentin. It's so awesome. It made me fall in love with him that much more. That and also winning $5 on trivia for his own movie, which was so great. Because I watched Reservoir Dogs that many times. I know how many dicks are in that opening monologue. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna beat me on that. Nice try. But yeah, you know, it's so funny. There's some people like who love top 5, and then other people who like get really upset about it. And I just is like, either way, these are assholes. They're like the worst. They're worst. They're horrible people. Like you listen to all the stories and the things that they've gone through. They're terrible. They'd be awesome friends. You never want to date them, but like, that's the person you invite over to a dinner party every once in a while. You're like, what have you been up to? Well, before or after I found out my boyfriend was gay. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, ah, yes, tell me more. So good. So yes, I love I mean, yeah, I mean, even Ruby now, 20 years later, kids, that'd be very interesting to see if that girl's even still alive. If she made it. What do you, how about you think?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Abby or Claire?
Claire's dope, right? She's good in a pinch. Definitely in a zombie apocalypse, I'm saving her.
No, she's...
Yeah.
She's very practical, but there's this kind of, like she's sardonic almost. Like she finds a glimmer of humor even when she's like in the darkest place, and it's really great to see.
Awesome.
Gracias por venir.
De nada, mi amor.